has to do. I always advise the young ones that I mentor who are bloggers. I tell them, be careful of whichever information you put across. Don't put across informations about somebody that will make you look good or will make your blogging site trend or your Instagram website trend. I love and respect everybody's hard work, but we got to be careful not to also destroy somebody's hard work. So something transpired. My brother A Plus put something on his Instagram. I only read it and I only commented. And I know sometimes when you misquote or sometimes when you say something that somebody don't understand and a third party hears about it, it's taken from a different context. And I understand all of that. I respect all of that, but we just got to be careful. So it was to do with a statement that apparently I made about the Ghana airport. First of all, the president is in charge, and whatever he wants to do, he can do. He should do. He will do. He can do. But everybody can say what they feel or suggest something. Now, something transpired, which I discovered. There was this thing that I actually got to know. And I'll show you the picture in a second. There's a picture that my brother A Plus put on his Instagram that says that this is General E.K. Kotoka. That's what the airport is called. Smiling with President Kwame Nkrumah the day he traveled to Hanoi, North Vietnam. He was one of his trusted officers, one of the president's trusted officers. The following day, he, Kotoka, and some military officers overthrew Kwame Nkrumah's government. Moral of the story here is it's not everybody smiling with you actually wants the best for you. 2020, may God help us. And this is the picture. So that is the president that won independence, the man that got independence for the nation, and that's his trusted general, the one that the arrow is on. Okay, and when the president traveled, he's the one that overthrew his government. I didn't know about this history, but when I found it on A Plus, so that's the president Kwame Nkrumah, the one that got independence, and that's him there. Okay, now apparently General E.K. Kotoka was shot. He was shot dead at the airport. And the airport is called Kotoka International Airport. Perhaps the military named it after him. Perhaps he was their hero. But from a spiritual standpoint, this is a bit wrong. That the person that overthrew, unless the history that is written here is not true. But from a spiritual standpoint, the person that overthrew the president that got independence for our nation is the one we have named or put his name at the gateway. Every country has a gateway. The airport in every country is the gateway to the country spiritually. That's where everybody has to come through. If a white man comes to Ghana, he can't go through Tema, he can't go through Takoradi. They've got to come through Accra. Then they can make their way anywhere. So Accra, that airport, is Ghana's spiritual gateway. And we have put or named it after the one who overthrew the first president of the nation, the one that got independence for Ghana. This is a seed that was sown, and his blood is actually there because apparently he was shot there, he was killed there. This is a seed that has been sown, and ask all the spiritual fathers that are in Ghana, ask whoever is there. This is a seed that if we don't address or deal with, it could hunt generations. What the new generation doesn't understand is spiritual stuff. That's why the new generation is struggling. The new generation will quickly go on social media and comment and say anything without thinking in depth. But think about it. A president like Nana Akufo-Addo, like the present president. Then a military regime comes and overthrows this president. And then we name our gateway, the entrance to the country, after the person that overthrew, the one that got Ghana independence. So Ghana Airport is called Kotoka International Airport. The one that overthrew the president that got, or the man that got Ghana independence. We've named our gateway after him. Perhaps we didn't know. Most of us, I didn't even know about this history. Most of us didn't know. But from a spiritual standpoint, you do not put the one that betrayed the one that got the nation's independence. The only place in Accra, well, perhaps correct me, but all I know about is Kwame Nkrumah Circle. There's an area that's been named after this man. If we want to name Kwame Nkrumah, Kotoka something, find somewhere, a military barracks, and name it Kotoka Barracks. But that airport, even if it's not in Kwame Nkrumah's name, should be to be named after Kofor Airport or Jerry John Rawlings Airport or somebody's name, but not the one that betrayed the president that got the independence. His bodyguard. The military is supposed to guard the nation. The military is supposed to take care of the nation, but they were behind it. And that's how they took off that president. So I don't understand why this new generation is saying, what does Sonnie Badu know? No, I'm speaking from a spiritual standpoint. And when I say Ghana wouldn't have peace, or when I made that comment, I don't mean there's no war. But you know what's happening in Ghana. I don't live in Ghana. Those who live there, they know what is happening. They know how things are going down. Last year, I studied and watched Ghana. Things were just not happening, even down to soccer. Every time the Black Stars, they go, we fail. We have good players. The politics, things are just not going right. And we know it. I don't live in Ghana. Those who live there, they know it. So if those who live there, I say, what does he think he knows? I don't live in Ghana. I don't live there. So I could sit down and say, I don't care. But I'm a national treasure. I'm also part of Africa. And I also have a voice. And I can also make a suggestion or say something. It doesn't mean that I've said the wrong things to the world. The youth who don't understand spiritual things must get up and say, hey, what does he think he's talking about? What is he talking about? No, I didn't say go change it. You can put it after Kufuor's name, President Kufuor's name. But that gateway, which is the spiritual entrance, anybody that comes to Ghana has to go through that airport. You don't put the name of the one that took off the one who got independent. Come on, think about it. So whoever puts Akufo-Addo out of government via coup d'etat, 30 years to come, 40 years, 50 years to come, will put the name of that person there. And we don't know history. The youth don't want to find history. Nobody want to know what history is. We are just there, social media. We're just reading. What you don't know is social media is what's controlling you. So we're just there. Read, topic, subject. But this is the real history. If this is true, then we must do something about it. That's why everywhere we go in the world, quote me anywhere, Ghanaians are the quick to betray people. Ghanaians are the quick to pull people down. Ghanaians are the quick people to run people down anywhere in the world. Ghanaians, you would realize that even when it comes to even immigrational issues, Ghanaians are the ones that will pull their own down. It started from when the nation was birthed. Betrayal. Betrayal. This is it. The person that got independence for the nation was betrayed by his own people that he selected into power. And it's become something that Ghanaians are taking to everywhere. You can sit down and say, what does he know? What is he talking about? And quick to insult, quick to judge. You would hear topics and treat it. But all I'm saying, if this is true, please tell me it's wrong. But if this is true, then the president or whoever is in power, at least President Kufuor is still alive. He's done well. Let's name it after him. President Mahama, President Jerry John Rawlings. I haven't seen anything that's in his name. J.J. Rawlings, whatever. Oh, Rawlings Park. There's a Rawlings Park. But these are people that we can get them to cut the sword, change the name. Because there's something spiritual that we don't understand. And his blood is still on that ground. And we have still put his name in charge. This is where betrayal begun. Somebody's asking, what can we do as Guineans? That's why I said, if they could, the president has a child. They changed the Jubilee House to whatever house, changed the Jubilee House to this. If they know history and this is true, if this is true, you don't necessarily have to name it after this person. Change it. Name it after whoever. Kofi Annan. Kofi Annan is an icon. Kofi Annan International Airport. I think UN will appreciate this. Look for heroes that have made Ghana proud. Name it after him. If this is the history, that the man who betrayed President Nkrumah is the one that we've named the airport after, then betrayal started from here. And that's what A+ said. That's what he said, that I only commented. I didn't even say it. A+ said it and I commented. Now it's trending. Oh, you can Google it. Somebody's asking where you can get the story from. You can Google it. It's everywhere. It's there. It's there. Read it. This is when Dr. Kwame Nkrumah was leaving Ghana. This is when he was leaving Ghana. That's the man the arrow's on that was saying, thank you, Your Excellency. Not knowing he was planning. My people perish. That's what somebody said. My people perish because of lack of knowledge. Lack of knowledge makes my people perish. This is the reason why. And you all know that Ghana is gifted. Ghana is blessed. You know it. How can we go to the African Cup of Nations and we come back like with nothing? How every year when we think there's hope, you switch on your social media, it's insults. The youth, young ones are insulting adults. This musician is fighting this musician. This person is betraying this person. This person is betraying that person. So from January to this time, fights. Other countries, other nations are teaming up together. Ghana is splitted, backbiting, fighting each other, hating on each other. Somebody said, what did Kofi Annan do for Ghanaians? I can't tell you what Kofi Annan did, but he gave Ghana a name and he put Ghana on the map. If you talk about Kofi Annan, you want to tell you he's Ghanaian. That is honorable. Kofi Annan didn't have to come to Ghana to do whatever. Perhaps we don't know the things he's done, but the name Kofi Annan brings honor. So you can sit there and say, what did he do? But when you talk about UN, Kofi Annan, they'll point to Ghana. What this man did was to put Ghana on the map. He was the Secretary General. So you see, your mindset is, what did he do? What can we also do for our nation? That's the question. See the young people? Your mind is, what did he do for Ghana? So watch, no. When you talk about Kofi Annan, strangers, UN, will think about this man and say, the man from Ghana. And he even said, when I die, bury me in Ghana. And they buried him in Ghana. How about us? What have I done for the nation? What have you done? At least Kofi Annan became a Secretary General of UN and put Ghana on the map. The youth, what have we done? Arise, Ghana, you for your country. The nation demands your devotion. God bless our homeland, Ghana. and make our nation great and strong, bold to defend forever. What are we doing? What are we doing as the youth of Ghana? I'm working hard to get Ghana on the map, get Africa on the map. You get a youth who has a little credit left on their phone, and they'll quickly text insults, quick insults. Yet, they probably don't have lights at home. Instead of them to ask, how are you doing it and how can we get there? They're quick to do it and insult. But it's fine. Like I always say, I don't live there. So I could say I don't really care. But I care about Ghana. I'm very concerned about Ghana. Ghana is our motherland. Ghana is Africa. If we allowed the world to see how Ghana is and what Ghana is made of, trust me, where we are in Ghana, we will for once experience Ghanaians picking up the World Cup and African Cup of Nations, Ghanaians making it everywhere. Right now, I travel a lot. Ghanaians who break through, they don't even want to be called Ghanaians. Ghanaians who've broken through abroad, they'll tell you if you want to prosper, don't make Ghanaians your friends. Churches that have broken through and the pastor is Ghanaians, 85% are not Ghanaians members, because Ghanaians will go to the church and they'll pull it down. Things they haven't seen, they'll tell you we've seen. Things they haven't heard, they'll say they've heard. How did it start? Here. Right here. Right here. The youth of today are always quick on social media. When you wake up in the morning, the first thing you do, you want to check Facebook. Let me go comment. Let me say something. Let me do something that will make me trend. A little child, a little girl, 28-year-old girl, 28-year-old boy can insult an elderly person who is 60, 70. Insult them. In Nigeria, if you're youth and you insult an adult, it's an abomination. And to complete this, you talk about Davido, you talk about Wizkid, you talk about Burna Boy. Chief Dele Mamudu is my friend, my very good friend. Have you ever seen how Davido reacts to these men? The youth respects the adults. When they see their adults, when they see the elderly, they prostrate and bow in respect. The Ghanaian youth, when you see somebody that has gone ahead of you and they make a comment, they make a comment, you insult them. You say all manner of stuff. You say everything you gotta say. But the Nigerian youth, they know who their elderly is. I work with Nigerians. I live with Nigerians. I work with Nigerians. The youth respect their adults. The Nigerian defends their flag. The Ghanaian, no. People who have worked and gone ahead, they fight them. They insult them. They pull you down. Every hard work you're putting, they would rather pick a stranger than give their own. They would rather celebrate a stranger than celebrate their own. What you're doing that works, a stranger does it, they applaud. Why? It started from this. Sebe kogo di en kogon kona. Ma yenji adie no. Nti Kotoka nso ye ku no wo. Bebia ye ku no no. Eho na yesi emfanto ne din. Eho nso no obi ewura krom ho a omofa spiritually. Wrong. Being a prophet, this is not prophecy. I'm not a prophet. This is not prophecy 101 or that. Spiritually, go and ask any spiritual head. No one can tell. They'll tell you, say, Akwa would betray president or the independence by a 6 March. Ghana is free forever. A celebrity 6 March. A Founders Day. We call it Nkrumah's Day. We've declared him as a founder. Now, founder, no, we have to find out who betrayed the founder, Kotoka. Who is Kotoka? The one whose name has been named at the airport. Or no, they betray founder, no. So yeah, the honor to na circle near there to Kwame Nkrumah interchange wa Accra Kwame Nkrumah circle. Airport na Nkrofo Remuno. Airport na Nkrofo ba spiritual gateway. Every airport is a spiritual gateway for every nation. Ye gateway in the hono. Ehone wo papa na obitray yen ye ja na je fa hodi ma ye no. Ye de ho ato no. Ne de run about no. Hato. Ehone problem free. Ehone asem free. Nti men kase mon kosesa mesremo. Bloggers na Moses Sonnie Badu se me pamacho. Me I say masempe na akoye complicated. I understand. But mesremo. Man kasa. I only commented on A+'s comment. A+ the two was say Hona betrayal starting. I'm say say Hona started there. And the intini ebreno. Yan se sana person kuminya, greediness, enviness, jealousy, pull him down. Because we are not appeasing the land. Se Kwame Nkrumah ne kese ya na nemba ne kese ya na nemba omu se omu papa ne breye na kese ya. Yanye bibi a ampisi nation. If we don't do anything to appease even the Nkrumah's family, we will still walk in that curse from generation to generation. When there's a problem, it drew baby Bible. God promised victory for Israelites, but there was something wrong. Then they discovered that there was somebody in there who had gone and taken an abominated thing. And so they consulted God to find out what was wrong. And God said, I didn't make us a momfa, no be a kofa. Inti nyese Ghana, nyamishra Ghana for pa. God has blessed Ghana. God has blessed Ghanaians. But we're asking what is wrong. Black Stars for the corner. Just go crying to me shit. And the way cannot answer way na in kola yem pen you form why ye juma rather than them making them their mentors. Right now you can just pick your phone and start insulting anybody and it trends. Now you're complaining, na Nigeria dear, omoya dear na yenya dear. It is because the younger generation respects and honor. Davido, you talk about Davido respects his elderly. Wizkid respects his elderly. Burna Boy, they all respect. Listen, I walk with Nigerians, I live with them, I know them. They respect their elderly. They do. They'll lay prostrate, they'll lay down before their elderly. But our people, wow, we hate back one now. You think, say you're on the same level. You start walking arrogantly, talking arrogantly. That is why we're gifted, but we're not going far. So I'm pleading. I'm only saying something. I don't have a voice to speak. The big boys, the big people, those who are commenting, insulting, they're the big people. But I say it again. I don't live in Ghana. I don't live in Ghana. But when you see something just tilting, you have a right to talk. I saw people say that, what right does he have to talk? This is the right. You can switch my Instagram off personally if you want. You can't. It's only a suggestion I made. And I'm entitled to whatever I also say. So, the question is, what is it that they took home? So I love you guys. Like I said, I don't live in Ghana. But all I can say is, Ghana is my heartbeat. And the little we can do here to support the nation, the little. You don't need to support me. God got me. My family got me. My wife and kids got me. My church got me. But the little that I got to do to support my nation and my continent, Africa, nobody stops me. I'm still going to do it. That's why in a foreign land, I still sing my local songs. That's what I'm doing. How about the one who's sitting in their house and commenting insults? What are you doing to put your nation on the map? God bless you. God lift you up. I appreciate you. Love you. I really do. But I pray that the new generation and the new youth We seek for knowledge, understanding, and information. It will bring transformation. I promise you that. 2019, African Cup of Nation. We go. Even in this generation, last year, Olympics, we never heard nothing. All I kept hearing is this person insulting this person, this youth, this young one insulting this. We don't even value the people we have. When somebody goes to BET and comes back, we rather mock them. You do could be to a failure. They didn't get no awards. Wow. Do you know what it means to just be nominated? Do you know what it means to just be nominated? It also goes on your profile. BET nomination. That's also important. But my people will actually say, oh, he went and got nothing. What did you get? I saw an argument between Fuse ODG and somebody said, yeah, you sang with Ed Sheeran, and you got nothing. And it really spited him. Do you know what it means for a white boy to feature a Ghanaian boy on there? And we mock it like, where's your award? He got an award. Where's yours? We undermined everybody's hard work. That's not good. If we bring it to 2020, it's going to get to a time nobody going to want to do anything. The least somebody does, let's appreciate them. And I pray that this new youth will learn to appreciate every little effort, every little thing that everybody does. I appreciate you. Hello to Noel Robinson. Appreciate you. Everybody that's listening to me, I love you. I appreciate you. I truly, truly do. Sorry to disturb you. I thought to correct this thing to do with the whole airport thing. And the press, I know the press is just getting it all twisted. It's my publicist has been calling me. You got to say something. I said, okay, let me say something. So I just explained it. It's simple. In conclusion, the one who betrayed the president, who got independence for Ghana, is the one that Ghana has put his name on our national airport. That's the argument I made. It could be named after J.A. Kufuor Airport. It could be named after John Mahama Airport, Jerry John Rawlings Airport, Kofi Annan Airport. But this is something. The general, the military officer that the president picked to take care of the country was the one that betrayed him. Yet, that place is in his name. Awesome. And the youth wouldn't seek for information. They're quick to argue and insult. God bless you. I love you. And be good. It's a bit late here. It's 10 past 2 a.m. Still gonna study in the office. And so, God bless you. Thank you for hearing me. Thank you for listening to me. I love you. I truly do. And, you know, I've served my nation. I've served Africa for a very long time. I'll continue to serve until my last breath. Love you too. Ali's business is booming at the place named after him. Named after who? Airport? I don't get it. McRae. Let me hear that. I'm just going to spare 5 minutes. Love you, Richard. Caroline, bless you. Albert Kennedy, Ella Owusu. Peace, Young, God bless you. Stephen Morgan, you're supposed to be praying, Pastor Morgan. What are you doing here? Charlie Gocho, some fun year ago. I haven't had that in years. Dr. Kofi Buzia also was betrayed by a champion. Well, that's the history of Ghana betrayal. You're a great man. Humbled. Thank you. Love you. Love you too. Sunshine. Kado. I love you so much, bro. Love you too, Sunshine. Sedem. Thank you. Cheba, for God bless you. Jill Foley. Love you. Moses. Love you. Copy. Appreciate you. Giant. You're from GS Theaters. Go GS Theaters. Please, where's your current location now? Oh dear, I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. Agnes Adwa, I love you too. Nana Kweku Ajaman Bodi. Hey, that's my name. I'm Kojo. Nana Kweku. God bless you. Parkwesi, bless you. Luis, love you too. Kweku, love you. Rich Mans, I love you too. Courage, bless you. Bra Kweku, Simon, God bless you too. More grace, Diana. Ira Ifwa, God bless you. Imelda, love you. Emmanuel, you're blessed. You are blessed too. Anita, love you. Namak, Ghana, you are blessed too. Osei Sue, thank you. I'm humbled. Pray to God to give me more songs. Ati Samuel King, God bless you too. Nee Biggs, God bless you. Imelda from Cameroon, go Cameroon. El Justice, God bless you. Amankwa, God bless you. There's a commanded blessing over Nkrumah, and that's why the place named after him. Actually, going with foreign. Actually, please come again with that information. I want to read it. Okay. Love you all. Pat Thomas. No, I'm not prophet. I'm not a prophet. I'm just a singer. Just a singer, please. Let's meet in church. Sir, your teachings are powerful. I'm trying. Love you, Papa. Tomorrow I'll probably address that statement I made about relationship that's also being picked up, and people are getting very emotional about it. I spoke about a successful man. You'll understand. You'll understand soon that every woman needs a successful man to look up to in their household. You'll understand it better. Give us a cappella. Hey, about 3. Mema a cappella. Menikum. I gotta go bed. I could about 3. Me pacho. Ochina me friend mema a cappella. Beyond the